Hello, everybody. I'm Crystal Atkinson, your Vibrantly You personal growth and leadership coach and consultant. Let's talk about the power of a vision. When you consider the person in your life who has inspired you to believe something that wasn't previously a part of you, who has made you rethink things, who maybe has influenced you to purchase something. Nike's check mark, just do it. It is so much more than a check mark. It is so much more than a slogan. That whole concept is really built on the premise of empowering people to believe bigger than what they are, to show up fully, no excuses, unapologetically. So when you consider the vision of an organization, of a school, why should they be involved with you? Why should somebody want to send their child to your school? Why should you want to purchase a product from a certain organization? That's the power of a vision. And when leaders create a vision that is so powerful, it draws people in. It makes every single member of their staff want to be a part of something bigger. That becomes transformative. Where leaders get it wrong, and you may not like this, because this is going to go against everything you've probably heard, experienced when people come in to do mission, vision, values with your school or your organization. They probably bring a collaborative approach. And I really think that when you take that methodology, you're missing the boat. Because we're living in a time where people want strong, authentic, clear vision. And that vision really needs to come from the leader. The leader sets the direction, they set the target. The leader is the one who says, this is why we are here. This is why we are here. This is where we are headed. And if it doesn't fit with you, that's okay. I can help you with your exit plan, but this is where we are heading. And so when a leader accepts that responsibility, they create a vision so vibrant that people are like, that I want to be a part of. This is something that matters. This is bigger than myself. That is what leads to transformation. So when you consider, Crystal, what is a vibrant leader? A vibrant leader is somebody who begins with that V, they begin with that vision, and then they bring their organization to a place of transformation. Because at the end of the day, if you aren't there to transform lives, what's the point? You're going to be swept away. You need to have clarity and vision. And my friend, if you are the leader, that is your responsibility. Do not lay all your cards on the table and say, oh, should we do this? Or should we do this? Or should we get this? You're going to end up having people pulling in a whole bunch of different directions. That's not appropriate. That is not leadership. So again, this may not be sitting well with you because it does not align with all of the different organizations and companies that come around. But I'm telling you, if you have a leader with a strong vision, they know where they're heading, they are going to then be able to create their mission, their values, their strategies, their action plans. Everything else can be built collaboratively. But the vision, it begins and ends with leadership. And that is your job. Now, if you're the head of your organization, if you're the CEO, if you're the principal, if you're whatever that title may be, then that's your job. You may be thinking, I don't hold that position. Where do I fit in this? I have a leadership position, formal or informal, but I don't hold the big position. I want you to consider your portfolio. What are you responsible for? So for example, in schools, often discipline, attendance, a whole bunch of different pieces of the portfolio will fall on the assistant or vice principal. So if that is you, if you have a grade group or you have a certain piece that is yours, create a vision for that piece, and then let's work together to communicate that vision to your staff. so that they will want to be a part of it, because that's when transformation happens. If you simply say, well, when I look at my data, I think, well, if we could improve by 2 or 3 points, then that would be really good. Okay, what does that mean? We're going to dive a lot more deeper into that. So, next steps, be sure to sign up for your leadership guidebook. If you are working in schools, you're going to want that. They're quick. I'm not going to say they're easy. They're easy on the surface, but they're going to take some work. They're going to take some unpacking to implement. Sign up for that. In there, you will also find a vision creation sheet, a worksheet for you. It's absolutely free. You can also grab that, but the vision needs to start with you. Okay. Any questions that you have, reach out. Be sure to save, share, subscribe. And like I say, grab that Getting Started in School Leadership guidebook, and let's get you on the train to creating a vibrant school or organization. If you're also looking for that individual, Crystal, I need to talk through these things, we also have that. Go to vibrantlyu.net and you will see all the different resources there. Go make today amazing. We don't need another dead school. We need a vibrant one. And that vibrant school, it starts with you.